Good afternoon. And this is not my typical podcast or webinar. It's a little bit different today. And today I came online to talk to you about the sudden cardiac arrest death of Food Network star Anne Burrell. Not my typical topic, and I don't normally address sudden cardiac arrest in the news on our platform. However, I wanted to bring a couple of things to the public's attention. Number one, for anybody in the HCM community who's watching the news and it's triggering you, we hear you, we see you. We know that when a celebrity or a famous person has a cardiac arrest, it triggers your personal memories and how sudden cardiac arrest may have impacted your family. Second thing I wanted to talk about is a lot of people have contacted me saying, do you think she had this? Do you think she had that? We do not know the cause of death at this time. We know she had a sudden cardiac arrest, which is really a symptom. It's not a disease. So what caused her heart to go into an arrhythmia and her to be found unresponsive? We're going to have to wait, and we're going to have to learn that from the medical examiner. So let's not speculate. And the last thing I wanted to address that I saw in a couple of news reports is something that is common among sudden cardiac arrest victims. They start questioning the victim and wondering what happened and why. Because this couldn't happen. She was fine the night before. How could she be dead? Sudden cardiac arrest for many of us is like our loved one walked out of the room, closed the door, and disappeared. It's that sudden. And there's lots of things that can cause sudden cardiac death. It could be structural heart disease, like a cardiomyopathy. There are a number of cardiomyopathies. Hypertrophic cardiomyopathy is one. There is dilated cardiomyopathy. There's arrhythmogenic right ventricular cardiomyopathy. There are channelopathies, which affect the electrical system of the heart. Long QT syndrome, Brugada syndrome, arrhythmic-based disorders. She could have had a myocardial infarction, a heart attack, and that could have led to an arrhythmia. She could have had an aneurysm. Like, we don't really know yet. So for those who are guessing, stop. Please stop. For those who are curious, please learn. Let us teach you. There are lots of signs and symptoms related to cardiac disease. Unfortunately, sometimes the first appreciable sign is sudden death. There's a report that I've seen circulating that there were lots of drugs or bottles of drugs found in her house. Well, she's a 55-year-old woman. I'm sure she had some aches and pains and other things going on. And we don't know if she had an underlying diagnosis. It's not our business. It's her family's business. And when and if they choose to share that information, we can have a discussion. But for now, a family is grieving. Her friends are grieving. We don't know the why. We just know the what, and we're all in shock. I am a Food Network follower. I've been following them for 20 years. I followed Anne's career, always marveled at her hair and what kind of hairspray she must have used to keep it that way. So this is somebody that was in my life too. Her death comes on the 30th anniversary of my sister's death from sudden cardiac arrest. It hits close to home for some of us. We know what her family's going through right now. We know what her friends are going through. So to all of those who are grieving and hurting and wondering what happened, give yourself grace and time and live in the memories of the person that you lost. And I wish you peace and grace. Your friend has left, and that's hard to take, especially at 55 when she was on top of the world the night before and gone the next day. So until we know the answers as to what the cause of her sudden cardiac arrest was, please do not speculate. It hurts people. For those who are wondering if they're going to come public, I've been getting a lot of questions like, what do I think? I don't think anything. I think her husband found her unresponsive in a shower, and they did what they were supposed to do. They called 911 and they tried to get her help, and it was just too late. That's exactly a scenario that played out in my family 30 years ago. And tomorrow will be 72 years since it played out for my grandfather. Families lose people to sudden cardiac arrest. Give them a little grace. To those who grieve, we send condolences. For those who wonder, please be patient. Thank you so much for listening. God bless you, Anne Burrell.